Cunningham Show.
I want to walk away, Bill, but I got 2 kids and I love him.
A woman at the end of her rope.
I want you to change. I have 2 kids with you.
Change what?
But you're too verbally abusive.
And later, a couple in crisis.
I don't want to see you get hurt, and it just really hurts me to see that, you know?
If you know somebody crazy, will you keep on messing with them?
It's all right now on the Bill Cunningham Show.
Thanks for coming in and thanks for watching. Today's guests are scared. They say their friends are in dangerous love affairs and they want them to get out before it's too late. Please welcome Tanya to the show. Tanya, how you doing?
Good. Thank you, Bill.
Why are you here today? Why are you here?
I'm here because my friend Bianca, I love her to death. She's my neighbor and she's a very good friend of mine. And she's in a very bad verbal abusive relationship. He is a scumbag. I can't stand him. I hate him and she's beautiful. And he just needs to know that he either got to get his stuff together or let her go.
Now, have you told Bianca this?
All the time, every day.
What happened?
She listens to me and she says she understands where I'm coming from. She believes me. She does think that she should leave him and get out of the relationship, but she does nothing about it. So she says it, but she doesn't act on it.
What
so
are
I need
your
her to be
issues with
about
Jose? What does Jose do to Bianca that you see that maybe a woman in love sometimes can't see what a friend can see? What do you see with Jose and Bianca?
Well, he isolates her. She has no friends. It's kind of hard when you see someone who's such a good person. You know, their relationship, it's not they don't love each other, but he isolates her. We can't go anywhere. We can't go to the gym. I mean, he's on the phone. We're in the mall. He's calling her phone. He's calling my phone every 10 minutes. I mean, she can't breathe.
What's his favorite name for her?
A bitch, a hoe, she's fat. She just had a baby. A baby is a month and 3 weeks, okay?
They have 2 babies together and a newborn.
A newborn.
And Jose's calling Bianca fat.
No, he goes, are you still pregnant? Are you still having a baby? I mean, what do you want her to do? She's beautiful. She's beautiful.
And they got a 4-year-old son and
a 4-year-old son, Isaiah. Yeah, and Nyla's the baby.
Wow. Does he do this in front of the children? Does he in front of neighbors and friends or whatever?
Yes.
He just let the B word fly at her all the time.
No one likes him.
Does she stand up and fight or does she kind of cower down?
She tries to speak up for herself, but he's stronger, and I do think that she's scared of him, and he intimidates her. He manipulates her and tells her whatever he wants her to think the relationship is, but we also know that that's really not what's going on.
You're really worried about Bianca, aren't you?
Really worried about her because she's a wonderful young lady and she deserves better, and he either needs to let her go and live her life or, you know, get some counseling, you know, get help.
In addition to be verbally abusive, which is very destructive in any relationship, I understand he drinks, he throws things, and is he a cheater, do you believe?
I'm sure. I mean, he leaves at 5 in the evening and doesn't come home till 7 o'clock the next morning. You tell me, what are you doing?
Wait a minute, 5 p.m.?
5 p.m.
to 7:30 a.m.
Yeah, the next day she's texting me. He's still not home at 7 a.m. So he might have been like 8 a.m.
Is he working second and third shift somewhere?
He don't work.
He don't work?
No.
What does she see in him? What is it?
You know, you can see the good side of him. You can see them getting along. You can see him helping her with the groceries, helping him with the kids. You can see him playing the father role, the wife role. I mean, husband role, you know, but then you can also see the other side of him.
She loves that
man. And that's
man.
what I see. She loves him. She does love him. And some days I see them and I'm like, wow, you know, they get along so great. And then the other days I'm like, you're such a dog. You're such a scumbag. You know your dog and the girl. Come on, keep it real.
But are you really concerned about her emotional and physical health?
Yeah, because I think it's abuse. I believe in physical abuse as well as mental abuse. You can tear someone down to make their self-esteem from here to take it down there. And men know they have that control.
We're going to try to help. Today to be the day. All right.
Yeah, today
Please welcome Tanya's friend Bianca to the show. Bianca, come on out.
Tanya, you need to sit down and get the hell out of my business.
Stop telling me about it.
Your own damn relationship.
Stop telling me about it.
Stop worrying about you. He's so phony. You don't want to be asking. You don't want to be so phony asking about the damn business. So stop calling me too. You're the only one asking about the damn business. Stop man.
Bianca, sit down, honey. Sit down. Sit down. Tell me what's going on because she loves you. Why are you so angry? Are you projecting your anger toward Jose on your friend? Is that maybe going on? What's going on with you and Jose?
Tanya's my friend. We've been friends for 5 years. She tries to help me, but sometimes she just needs to sit her butt down and mind her own business. I have my own relationship. I'm 21. I'm grown. I can take care of my household. I can take care of my man and my business. I just call Tanya when I'm fed up. Tanya asks me every day, what's going on in your house? How's you and Jose doing? I gotta tell her I'm not gonna sit there and lie and say I'm happy. I ain't happy with this man. This man is verbally abusive, calling me a bitch and a hoe. Now
There you go, so tell it like it is.
So,
Does he call you a bitch, a hoe, and a fat slob?
yes, he says if I'm still pregnant, Bill, just had a baby a
You
month
look
and
great.
3 weeks.
You look great.
I'm a hot mama, Bill.
That's not bad. You're a hot mom.
That's what
But
I'm
why
saying.
why do you put up with that?
I have 2 kids, Bill. I think about my family. I love my husband.
Are you with him because of your kids?
Yes, I want to be happy. I want to have a family. But I got to be happy too, Bill, so I'm trying to seek help.
I want her happy. I want her happy.
Let me
Let's
tell you
talk
about
about
his
this.
little problems, Bill, because this man got issues, and that's why I'm in the shop wanting help. This man, I go home, I cook, I be home with my 2 kids. I make him a nice, fresh meal every single day. This man comes from work, he sees his meals prepared on the table. He don't like the meal, he tries, and he breaks the plate out the window. I can't have no glass cup, I can't have no glass plates in my house, I can't have no centerpieces. This man breaks everything into the house. This man goes psycho.
He does this in front of your children, doesn't he?
Yes, my 4-year-old says my daddy's mean,
He'll pick up that
Mommy.
tasty casserole and out it goes.
Yes. And my 4-year-old,
See, listen.
my
Isaiah.
4-year-old Bill, which is very concerning, says, Mommy, Daddy's mean.
Yes.
Leave Daddy.
The little
That
4-year-old
worries
says-
me. Yes.
Isaiah, yes, he does. Yes, he does. He sees it. He sees it.
Now, wait a minute. When you came out, you were getting on Tanya because she was interfering in your life. Maybe you need a BFF to kind of look over what's going
Yes,
on.
help
Bill,
you.
you're correct.
Yes.
But Tanya sometimes be too much in
Well,
the
tell
business.
her. Now, listen. Tell her.
And guess what, Tanya? You just making my relationship with Jose worse.
Then don't tell me about it.
We argue all the time because of
Then
you.
don't tell me about
so
it.
stop asking about
I will.
him.
You stop calling
Stop
me every
calling
day
my
and telling
phone
me
saying,
that.
how
Call
Jose
your
today?
phone.
How
In
are
the
you
morning
today?
time, you're texting
How
me,
is
he's
this
still
going
not
today?
home
And
yet.
how's da-da-da-da. So stop
But
asking.
Bianca, she loves you as a friend, and
Yeah.
she's worried about you, and she sees things with her eyes maybe you can't see with your eyes.
I just want what's best for her.
She's worried.
I understand that, Bill. But sometimes people just need to back off and let them go through themselves.
Bianca, do
They
you
don't
think she
learn.
should be worried? Has he ever put his hands on you?
No.
But
the
it's-
man will be out the door.
Oh,
That's something I
that's
don't
good.
stood up with.
That's good, but-
He's 6 feet, but he won't dare get on my face.
But-
that man will be verbally abusive,
I have a
but
sense.
that man don't come to my face.
I have a sense
He'll
you will
get
fight
kicked
back. If some
on
guy
his
gets in your
feet.
face, you'll fight
Yeah.
back, won't
Yes,
you?
I
You
will.
should do that.
Yes, I will.
All right, I like that. I like that. But let me ask you this. I got a picture of a man throwing food out the window, cursing at his wife and the mother of his kids. I got a man who's verbally abusive, and you're beaten down a little bit. And I got a guy not working who leaves at 5 p.m. at night, comes back at 7:30 a.m. in the morning. Where do you think he is?
Yeah, I understand that.
Where do you
But
think
I
he
wanna
is?
seek help, Bill. He needs
You
help.
want to get help today?
Yes, Bill. If my man wants to get help, I'm gonna help him. I remember this man since I was 14. I'm 21. We've been together for 8 years. We got a baby girl, just a month old. I want to seek help for him. My man wants help. He tells me, Bianca, something's going on. Yes, it is, because I want to walk away, Bill. But I got 2 kids, and I love him. Okay?
If he needs help and he's willing to get help, we're going to provide a little bit of help. But I want to hear the other perspective. There's always at least 2 sides to every coin, sometimes 3. We'll be back. Stay right there.
Toxic love.
How often does he beat you physically? Is it once a month, every few months? Every week?
2 relationships.
Man, you two
love
love
you.
each other.
But you're too verbally abusive. You tell me I'm a bitch. You say I'm a hoe. Sometimes I'm just fed up.
1 question.
It's just hard to leave somebody.
But if he doesn't get help, will you stay with him? Our guests today are involved in dangerous love affairs. Before we bring out Jose, I want to ask you this, Bianca. What happens? You're only 21. You got 40% of your life is with Jose, a long time. What if he doesn't change? What if he continues to verbally abuse you? What if he continues not to work? What if he calls you rotten, dirty, filthy names in front of your family, in front of your friends? What are you going to do?
That ain't happening, Bill. Because her mama walking away out the door with her 2 kids.
That mama's walking out.
Oh, yeah. Getting me a sugar daddy that can take care of this. Oh, yeah.
Please welcome Bianca's husband, Jose, to the show. Jose, come on out.
Seriously? Give me some time. Don't give a damn. Yo, let me tell you something. Stay out of my house. Stay out of my business. Stay out of my relationship.
Haven't seen Jose.
All right?
Haven't
I'm
seen.
tired of I'm tired of
What is she doing?
Save it.
Jose,
Bill,
what does she do?
Bill, this lady is like, she all
Come
up
see
in
her.
my She comes all the
my
time.
neighbor, I hear you.
It's like she,
Watch your language a little bit.
I'm sorry, she live next door, but it's like she live with us. She always in the house.
What does she
I
do?
got my whole
What,
life.
like concrete, what does she do?
It's like this lady always telling my wife, like, oh,
The
you should
truth.
leave him. Oh,
The
you
truth.
can find you another man that could take care of you. Giving her bad advices, you know, and I'm sick and tired of that. I want her out of my relationship. I want you out of my house. I don't want you to come there no more. Yeah, whatever.
If
Yeah,
what
whatever.
Tanya said is accurate, do you think maybe you have an issue? If what she says is
Yes.
accurate. Yelling, throwing food,
Yes.
cursing at lovely Bianca.
No, I don't
you don't
have
have
an
any
issue.
Do you
Yes.
do
The
though?
ones that have
Do
issues.
you do
Yes.
it?
No,
Yes, he does.
no, I don't have an
He does.
issue.
He needs
Jay,
help.
what are the issues and what you're afraid of in this relationship? Look at that man.
I
You two
love
love
you.
each other.
But you're
They
just very
do.
verbally
They do.
abusive.
Let me hear from Bianca. Hold on, honey.
I want you to change. I have 2 kids with you.
Change what?
But you're too verbally abusive. You tell me I look pregnant. You tell me I'm a bitch. You say I'm a hoe. I try to be the best one. But sometimes I'm just fed up.
Jose, man.
I
So-
love you
Take a
too.
look.
You need to understand something, though. I love you too, but there's certain things that you need to change. She needs to stay out of our I mean, completely. You know what I'm saying? And another thing is that you need to do what you need to do. Like a man, me, I do what I need to do. You need to do what you need to do. All right? I'll take care of you. I'll take care of you. I pay the bills. And it's just that it.
Jose,
you know?
Jose, from a man's perspective, according to Tanya, you don't have a job, you don't work, you leave at 5 p.m. and come in at
How
7
she
a.m.
knows that?
You're throwing casseroles
How
out
she
the
knows
window.
that? How she knows
Because
that?
she
She's
tells it.
watching
She
me.
tells it.
She's
friend
watching
telling
me.
me.
So how my bills get paid?
She's
how
telling
much
me.
you pay my
Well,
bills?
how do they get
you don't
paid?
pay my bills.
I don't
You don't
know.
pay my bills.
Jose,
There's money on.
do you contend Bianca is pushing your buttons and your response is caused by her? Are you blaming her for your behavior? Honest.
Yes, sometimes.
Yes.
Yes.
Now, all right. So she's making you call her a bitch. She's making you call her a slut. She's making you call her fat. You're making her. She's making you throw
The
food
man
out the
leave-
window.
the man
She
leave
has
the man.
plastic. She can't have.
Well, I throw the food out the window because the food ain't like I like it. She knows how I like the food. She knows how a man likes the food. So
Ladies,
what the heck?
ladies.
I throw right out the window. I don't give a damn. Bang, out the window.
Ladies, would you put up with this, ladies? No, ladies.
Yeah.
No. What she wants, 8 years invested in you, 2 babies. You verbally abuse her in front of little children, and that man, that little boy in your relationship is going to start thinking, that's the way. That's the way a man treats a woman, is the way my daddy treats my mom. That's what's going to happen.
Well, maybe, you know what, Bill? Maybe if she changed her ways a little bit, she acts the way she's supposed to do, maybe I'll just come in and be a man and
Jose,
do
I'm
what
not
I
sure you
gotta
heard
do.
this. Bianca said before that the little 4-year-old boy says what about the way his daddy treats you?
Daddy,
Tell
mommy's
Jose.
mean. Leave daddy.
Well,
A 4-year-old is saying, my daddy's mean, leave daddy. A 4-year-old.
it's because,
Come on,
you know
man.
what? My 4-year-old, she lets him do whatever he wants. He's only 4 years old. He wants to run the house. If he don't get his way, he wants to cry,
He's a
break
baby.
stuff, and all this stuff. So what, though? So what? I'm the man of the house. I pay the bills. Things gotta go according to what I want.
I tell you what, Jose, I'm the man of my house. I would never call my wife a bitch, a hoe, and fat. I would never throw her food out the window. And I would never go out for 12, 14 hours. Are you cheating on her? Now, be honest. This is truth time. Where are you from 5 p.m. to 7 a.m.?
I mean, sometimes I just go out. I just go out with the
You
boys
just-
and stay out, and I just lose time with
What's it, a
lose track of
Walmart
time,
blue light
that's all.
special all night long? Is that where you are? I mean, where are you?
Okay.
Nah,
Where are you?
I be in the clubs. I be hanging around. That's it. with the
Jose, do you
boys.
think, if you think you need help, we will take care. But do you think you need help?
I'm gonna be honest, maybe a little bit, yeah. Sometimes it's just, Bill. It's just, you know, I'm gonna lay it out right here.
Lay it
nice
out.
and flat,
Lay it out.
You know,
And I want Bianca to lay it out to you.
Okay, I just got an issue, you know, with my wife
Tell
because
her.
she let other people come into her relationship and just start ruling stuff, and they ain't gonna go down like that. Not with me, you know. She needs to do what she needs to do. Then I'm gonna start doing what I need to do.
All right, let's
you know?
wait. Bianca,
And
before
it's
we
just
leave
that
this
simple.
segment, I want you delivered an ultimatum before Jose was here. Tell Jose the ultimatum of what you must have to continue this relationship. Tell him.
Okay, I must have a man that work, take care of his household, take care of his baby mama, his wife. I'm married to you.
Okay,
I'm married to
all right,
you.
you married to me?
I don't
Okay,
go
I
out.
understand
I go
that.
out to the gym. You complaining.
Okay, I
you tell
understand
me
that.
I'm fat. I'm
all
trying
right,
to get
but let me tell you
in
something.
shape.
Though. Let me lay it down to you, baby.
Let me go out. I
see
need
how this
space. I
story
need to
works.
breathe.
Okay, you need to breathe. So then
I ain't
what
going
you need to do
nowhere.
is,
I'm
I take care of the
married.
household. I pay the bills. So what you mean I need to work? It doesn't matter if I don't work. I just work for
You
myself,
be home
baby. So
all
what?
morning, all
So what?
day
You bill-
long.
so
It's
what? You
tiring
bills
to see
still
a
get
man
paid.
stay home all day
Do
long.
your bills still get paid?
Hold
Do
on.
your bills still get
Tanya,
paid?
deliver a message to Jose that I don't think Bianca maybe can do as well as a friend. Now listen up, Jose, look to your right.
Jose, now you know how I feel about you. I know you guys have love, and I believe in that. But the verbal abuse, calling her names in front of Isaiah, I don't think it's cool. I would love for you to get counseling and you guys work it out and be happy. I'm the neighbor, I'm the friend, I got love. I would love to see that happen.
Okay,
but come on, keep it real, man. You
I
do
don't
things
care.
that ain't
It's
cool.
just one thing
know
you need
do
to
things
stay
that
out
ain't
of my
cool. Stay out of it.
relationship.
It's love.
Stay
It's love.
out of it.
You call us in the mall
I
every 10
don't
minutes.
give
You
a
call
damn.
my phone, you
Stay
call
out
my
of it.
phone. We trying to work
Stay
out.
out of
We
it.
doing
I
Zumba
don't
in
want
the
you in
living
my
room. and he's
We're doing
knocking at the
Zumba.
door.
I don't want
He's
you in my
knocking at the door.
relationship.
We're doing
So
Zumba
what?
in the
So
front living room
what?
trying to
So
get
what?
Coca-Cola
She's my
shaped
wife.
body.
She's my wife.
Stop hating.
She's my
Stop
wife. You
hating.
need to understand
Stop hating.
that.
All
You need to stay
All right,
out of it.
Hold on,
Plain and
Bianca.
I gotta
simple.
get some
And that's
economies
it.
on
Get
your friend
something
too,
straight.
He came to work
She's
out
my
with him. He
friend,
told
you
me
my
to come in,
husband.
we in the
But if you
mall.
don't get help, you don't get counseling, you ain't gonna help hot mama no more. Because you need to get help. Okay? And I'm out the door.
We'll be back with more. Stay right there.
Another young woman in the clutches of an abusive love affair.
He said you were driving at one point, you got out of the car, and he started wailing on
He
you.
wasn't punching me in my face, but yeah, he was pulling my hair.
Why do you stay with him?
Will today be her wake-up call?
I know you love him so much. This guy is
Jasmine,
not.
no woman should be hurt by a man
No.
physically, emotionally. People are telling you there's a problem. Are you getting the message? If you're in the New York area, be a part of our studio audience. Go to BillCunninghamShow.com or call us at 1-888-710-TICKETS. Our guests are here today because they've had enough. They see their friends in dangerous love affairs and they want them to get out before it's too late. Please welcome Calvin to the show. Calvin. All right, what brought you here today? Why are you here?
Bill, I'm here today to get my best friend Jasmine out of this abusive, toxic, dangerous relationship that she's
With
in.
Charlie.
With Charlie. I mean, let me give you some examples. One day, Jasmine was over there with Charlie. You know, he gets mad at her. He's yelling. He's cussing. You know, she's calling me up 4 o'clock in the morning. You know, can you come pick me up? He left me stranded in the middle of nowhere, you know. So I'm
4 a.m.
4 a.m.
How many years have they been together?
They've been together for, what, 2 years now, you know, on and off. So,
What else do you see?
I mean, let me give you another story, okay? So we're driving, you know, and everything's cool, then they start arguing, you know? She's driving, and then she starts driving a little crazy because they're arguing. So we stop, you know, they're getting out the car, then they start fighting each other. You know, he's pulling her hair out, you know, punching her in the face. She'll say something or she'll look at something, and that'll just set him off right there. And he'll just start going on a ramble and just start,
When
you know,
Jasmine's away from Charlie, she's your buddy. Do you get in with her, just the two of you, and say, why do you put up with this? Why are you in this?
all the time. I mean,
What does
that's
she
all
say?
we talk about all the time. I'm just like, Jasmine, why do you put up with this, you know, scumbag, you know, why do you put up with such a loser, somebody? Why would you want to be with somebody who's, you know, punching you and hitting you? Is it because you're scared, you know?
Doesn't
So,
she sometimes initiate the violence because I understand there's scratches on his body and other stuff?
No, she doesn't
No,
initiate
she doesn't initiate
anything.
anything.
He starts initiating it, and she's scratching him to get him off of him as much as she can. You know, most of the time she's trying to stop him from punching her in the face and stuff, you know?
There's at least 4 sides to every story. Let's get 1 or 2 more. Please welcome Calvin's best friend, Jasmine, to the show. Jasmine, come on out.
Business, you don't have any clue what's going on. You have no place to be talking. No, you don't.
Come on.
You have
What's
no
going on
place
with
to
you
be
and
talking.
Charlie? Because he's seeing things that maybe you don't see. How abusive is Charlie toward you, Jasmine?
Well, I mean, he's constantly, you know, always bringing up the past that we've had because we've had problems like, you know, cheating on each other, going back and
You
forth.
cheated on him?
Yes, I have before.
How many times?
About 2-3 times. Well, he was in jail when I cheated on him.
He was in jail?
Yeah.
So that doesn't count.
He didn't know we were broken up. Like, I in my mind, you know, I'm like, okay, we're broken up because, you know, this is like his 4th time going to jail and we've been together for 2 years. So I was just pretty much like, you know, well, I'm done with him. And I didn't write him or send him letters to let him know that it was over.
What's going on with the violence? The thing that cuts through to me is the violence that goes on from your man to you, and I understand from you to him. Talk to me about the violence. Who initiates it?
He does. He
initiates.
Yeah. Like, we'll be arguing, he'll bring up the past, you know, and then, I mean, he'll try to restrain me because he just gets mad. Like, you know, he'll push, like, if we're in the car, he'll push me against the seat, you know, he'll be like, shut up, blah, 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 you did this, you did that, you know, and I'll be telling him, you know, stuff that, you know, I'm feeling towards him.
Do you think he's trying to break you up a little bit with Charlie? Do you think he sees something? Is he, or is it just he's worried?
He does slick stuff on the sly sometimes, like, oh yeah, you do.
I don't do
like,
slick stuff. You know, like, okay, when...
Yes, he does. He'll be like,
give me an example.
Me and Charlie will be on the couch, you know, watching a movie, we'll be cuddled up, or we'll be in the car driving, and we'll like give each other a kiss at the red light, and he's like, oh, ew, get a room.
Because who's gonna like a freaking scumbag like that that's punching her in the face? Like, I'm not gonna be like, oh, that's so cute, you know.
Jasmine, is that true? He said you were driving at one point, you got out of the car, and he started wailing on you.
He wasn't punching me in my face, but yeah, he was pulling my hair and stuff, yeah.
You're okay with that?
No, I'm not okay with it.
Well, what did you do when he did that?
You know, cried her eyes out and came to me, and of course I had to.
I mean, I try to fight back, you know, and I try.
How often does he beat you physically? Is it once a month, every few months?
Every week.
Every week?
Yeah, we get in a fight like every week.
Boy, that's serious, man. That's serious. This thing escalates. Why do you stay with him if it happens this often? You're a beautiful young woman, Jasmine.
Thank you. We've just been together, you know, for 2 years. My parents, they hate him.
Why do your parents hate him?
Because he's abusive, and I mean,
he has nothing going for him. He has
Imagine
no job.
if you had a child and you watched your child being beaten by some guy and you were the mother. What would you do?
I'd kill the guy.
You'd kill him.
Yeah.
So you understand your parents. Why do you stay with him, Jasmine? You have no children with him, right?
No.
Why do you stay with him? He's in jail. Why?
She's scared of him.
You're scared?
It's just
tell her.
Him. She don't know what's gonna happen if she leaves him. I mean, she left him one time, you know, and he's freaking out. He's calling ex-boyfriends. You know, he called one of her ex-boyfriends up.
Stalking her?
Yeah,
basically stalking them. And
when I try not to be with him, he constantly is just going at me, and you know, I'm gonna change. And you know, one time he got on his knees, crying his eyes out in front of his best friend.
Do you want to meet Charlie?
I do. If he gets better, yes.
Yes. We're going to give Charlie a wake-up call later on, but can you deliver a message quickly to your friend about what's going to happen if she marries Charlie?
If you marry him, I'm scared for your safety. I mean, I'm not always going to be there to help you out and, you know, protect you and stuff like that.
Are you okay?
And I love you so much, and I don't want to see you get hurt, and it just really hurts me to see that, you know? It hurts me, and I know you love him. I know you love him so much, and I want to be there for you. I want you to be happy, but this guy is not.
No
not
woman should be hurt by a man, physically, emotionally. And you sure this man isn't toxic for you, and that you're in a dangerous situation that he sees that you don't see, but your parents see, he sees, but you don't see? People are telling you there's a problem. Are you getting the message? Maybe today?
It's just hard to leave somebody, you know?
I know it's hard, man. How many years? You've been with him 2 years. You're connected to him.
2.5, yeah.
But if he doesn't get help, will you stay with him?
If he doesn't get help, I won't stay with him.
And you please don't marry him until all the issues are resolved. Please promise us that you will not marry him. When we continue, we're going to give Charlie a wake-up call. Stay right there.
With Miss Jasmine's alleged abuser.
As much as stuff you did, not being honest, being disloyal, and attacking me, you put scars on me.
You won't believe what he has to say about their relationship.
If you're a guy and you feel threatened, don't punch her.
No.
Choke her.
And a surprise guest with a big message.
A woman that is a victim of domestic violence needs help and needs to get
Did someone post undesirable pictures or video of you online without you knowing it? Are you ready now to confront them and tell them they were way out of line and it's messing with your life? Maybe we can help. Contact me at BillCunninghamShow.com. Call me at 1-855-US-BILL or text guest at 95902. Message and data rates may apply. Dangerous love affairs are on the line today. And we're going to bring out Charlie here in just a moment. But Jasmine, are you ready for today to be a little bit different? I'm glad you're here, but I think Charlie needs to hear a message that you've had enough and that this relationship is going to end. When it's ended in the past, was there some stalking involved and threats of violence if you didn't get back?
I mean, he always said like stuff like, well, if you find somebody better, you know, if you find a good man, blah, 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 I won't, you know, I'll leave you alone. But it never happened that way because I found somebody who was, you know, just a great guy.
What happened to him?
I cheated on him with Charlie.
So even if you're with some other guy, your emotional pull toward Charlie is so great that you cheated on your new boyfriend with Charlie. But I think Charlie is saying that you're the instigator, that you're the one in the relationship causing the fights. Is that true? That he's just defending himself. Is that true?
No, not at all.
Let's hear what Charlie has to say. Please welcome Jasmine's boyfriend, Charlie, to the show.
Hey, what are y'all talking about, man? You know, number one, if anything, you know you're a moocher, you're a fake friend. I paid you $40 just to hook us back up and some vodka before. So you know you fake, you a diva, and you know you, and you know her, and you know you, come on now, keep it real. As much as stuff you did, not being honest, being disloyal, and attacking me, you put scars on me. I'm bigger than you, but I'm abusing you.
You're number one. When we first got together,
That's bullcrap. No, listen. No. First of all, I don't know if this is just a plot to get on TV or, you know,
is this all made up? Charlie, is this all made up?
It's made up. I think it's being diva-licious. This is probably his idea to get on TV, whatever. Because I mean, you're like you're 115. Like, I mean, really, seriously, I fought people. I go to jail for fighting real dudes. Oh, she get abused, but the weed ain't even that good. And I'm pulling it out, really?
When we first got together.
Really?
When we first got together.
I mean, for real.
When we first got together.
I mean, yeah, and she do bruise easily. She got a bruise right there, but look at this.
Who gave her the bruise?
I did. Brother, playing though. Playing.
No.
Oh, that wasn't playing?
It wasn't playing.
Oh, seriously, when you were trying to get something.
When you were choking her.
When you were choking her.
What's this mark?
Yeah, this right here from her. From her. Hold on, y'all, look at this. This is new. This is right there.
This is not defending.
Let me see your neck,
She's
Charlie.
jealous.
Show me your neck.
She's jealous. Y'all get like Superman right now. She's jealous, and I call a girl babe. It could be an old lady. She goes to attack me.
It's never an old lady. It's an ex-girlfriend that you were talking to on the phone.
It could be. If I say babe on the phone, she get mad. She lunge on me. Normally, I'm used to choking a chick, and I'm with the anger management for that. I'm not jealous. I let her go out. I let her hang out. I do whatever.
Is that okay to choke a chick?
In my mind, it used to be.
No, it's not okay. You don't choke.
No, hold on, Bill.
Yeah, Charlie.
I look at females, they can go to the moon, they can get the same jobs, they're equal. So if I'm just choking you and you're fighting regular, that's my handicap. That's like, and that was the old way of thinking.
Men and women are equal, but we're different.
That don't make sense. Bill,
yes, it does. You can't choke it. You can't choke a woman.
If she's attacking you,
to hold her off.
If you're a guy and you feel threatened, don't punch her.
No.
Choke her.
What happened to anger management? Did you flunk her?
She made me relapse.
You relapsed.
Listen.
She about to hit me.
It's her fault. Tell him.
First, when we got together, I was 16. I'm 18 now, okay?
Right.
And his excuse was, I can't be faithful to you because you're not old enough and you don't know how to be, you don't know how to love anybody. You don't know how to love anybody.
You don't know how to be a woman.
Okay, so he asked me one time, okay, so we'll be together because I love you, but can I have sex with other people and we just won't have sex? It was on a religious tip too, because
Religious reasons?
I'm saying, okay, she was 16, she looked beautiful. I'd be her friend for 5 years, act like I don't care about sex. And when she's of age, she would be like, it's in the incubator. But she's kind of aggressive. She's kind of aggressive. She came out there.
Are you saying to me she's the aggressive one and he's the passive one? Does anyone believe that?
No. I mean, I ain't come to lie. I'm not trying to be.
All right, let's hear.
Any girl who's gonna get attacked is gonna scratch the man, of course, trying to get him off of him. Like, that's just common sense.
Jasmine, if you scratched him trying to get him off you,
this is bullshit.
I can't believe you can contend this little woman is going to hurt you.
Okay, Bill, if he really thinks I'm a bad person, why did I pay him $40 to bring her back to me?
I don't understand that. You paid him $40 and a bottle of booze to bring her back?
Right, and he did that.
So, Calvin, is that true?
Stop. I told him.
Listen,
is it true? Get the lie detector.
Did he pay you $40?
Did he pay you $40?
He paid you?
I felt bad for him
because he felt bad for for me?
Because
Why would you feel bad for a monster?
Hold on, Charlie.
Calling me, texting me, oh, crying on the phone. Oh, can you let me see Jasmine? Can you let me see Jasmine? I said, okay, I feel bad for the guy. I don't like him at all, but I feel bad for him.
Why would you bring her to him?
Let's
go to the bottom line.
I laid down.
Bottom line, Jasmine, are you worried? Give a message to Charlie as to what he needs to do to stay with you in a man-woman relationship. What he's got, deliver it woman to man. Listen.
Stop bobbing and weaving.
I'm not gonna even.
Charlie, weaving, bobbing and weaving, not weave.
Charlie,
I'm sorry.
you're blowing this thing off.
I'm sorry. No, I'm a comedian.
When she dumped you.
I do stand-up comedy.
Being abusive is not funny.
No, and that's
hurting a woman is not funny.
Okay, no, listen, Bill.
Yeah,
Bill.
yes, Charlie.
No bull crapping. I feel like if you're in a relationship, everybody has problems. And as long as you're being honest and loyal and you're trying to fix it to the commitment, it'll work. I went to anger management. I came from a home.
I want you to listen to Jasmine. Stay right there. Jasmine,
okay.
I see a woman doing this, kind of getting inside yourself, afraid to look at him.
But she's not honest with herself.
I sense a woman's in fear. Jasmine, what do you want to say, Charlie? Look at her.
Okay, go ahead.
Why did you bring Charlie? Quiet for a minute.
Sorry.
Quiet down. Quiet down. Jasmine, what do you want to say to Charlie? Jasmine, Charlie, look to your right. That's it.
Basically, you just need to, stop being so angry over the little things. Like, you get mad because just over little stuff. Like,
did you attack me for saying babe to somebody on the phone?
Okay, this is why,
But
Charlie.
did you attack me? Did you attack me, or did I say get away from me because you're making me angry?
No,
and
you started
like, no.
it. You threw me in a laundry room, dude.
After you was you not lunging at me? Did I not
Did
put
you
you
not
away?
get on my Facebook and emailing people, and you were like, let me see your phone after you're on my
After you go through my phone, you told me,
I got on your phone after all that.
No, you went on before.
Really?
You went on before
Charlie,
you took my phone.
before you came, Jasmine said she may want to marry you.
She's awesome looking. I look raggedy. Why would I be all... Okay, why would
You
I
have
be
a
messing
firm
with other
grasp
dudes?
of the obvious, I'll say that.
Right, no, what I'm saying is, Jasmine acts like I'm going to...
Do you want to marry her?
Yes, I do.
Do you want to marry him?
Yes.
Yes. Bottom line, Charlie, a man cannot choke, beat, hit, or push a woman. Bottom line, Jasmine, a woman can't scratch, instigate, or encourage a man to come at her physically. There's ought to be a wall of physicality. No physicality. And you still want to marry him. You want to marry him. Charlie, walk away. Jasmine, walk away.
She's aggressive, but you don't expect that from her. I didn't expect that. This is the first time I got marked.
Stay right here. We're going to try to resolve this later. We'll be back. Stay right there. I'd like to invite you now to be part of the solution. Earlier, we met Bianca, who says she stays with her verbally abusive husband, Jose, for the sake of their children. Do you think Bianca should stay with Jose? Call 855-TEL-BILL to tell me what you think. You'll also receive today's great offers. Call 855-TEL-BILL now.
Confrontations over toxic relationships.
Charlie?
Honestly. If he gets better, yes.
Yes.
You marry him. I'm scared for your safety.
Anger can turn a healthy relationship into a dangerous love affair. We've heard from our guest. Now it's my audience's turn to speak out. It's time for Talk Back with Bill. All right, I got it. Go ahead.
Well, my first comment goes to the first couple. Tanya, your BFF came out and screamed on you. Her man came out, screamed on you. Mind your business. They don't really want you in their relationship,
okay,
apparently.
The problem is that she's on my phone every day, though. No, you gotta understand. She's crying to me every day. I got my own 3 kids trying to live my own life. How can I live my own life? Yeah, she's doing Zumba at my house, right? And he's at my door. So what do you mean stay in my place? At my house.
Bianca, is that true? You're on the phone with her all the time?
At my house. I got my own house.
She's lying. And I also have another comment for Jasmine. You're 18. Why are you worrying about whether you should be in a domestic violence relationship with a batterer? Why?
Jasmine, what do you say? After the show, when you go back home, are you going to still hook up and be with Charlie?
I mean, if he's...
After the show, if he gets help, yes. I mean,
yes, he will. She's staying.
Got help. I'll keep on getting help.
I think you might need a little more help, Charlie. A little more help.
This is my 4th time anger management. management, y'all. I got 4 degrees.
4 degrees.
For anger management.
It ain't working, Charlie.
That's what I told them.
This is to the first couple. Okay, I understand you really kind of have to mind your business. If she calls, don't answer the phone. Ignore it. So let them do their own thing. Number 2, don't keep calling her out of her name, bitches, because you wouldn't like no one else to call her that.
All right.
And her children are going to be very disrespectful to other women.
You need to sit down. Why are you?
Because
the issue is her.
I don't really need to.
The
I
issue
don't
is
really
her.
have to sit down.
You over here trying to get at me.
Sit down.
Well, the problem
This
is
is talk
her.
back with Bill, and I'm talking back with Bill.
You
This is what I'm doing.
very
That's what I'm doing.
nicely
It's all I'm
addressing
doing.
your comments towards Tanya.
Only thing I'm
Mind
saying
your
to you
business,
is,
too.
I'm
Sit down.
talking back with Bill. Like I was saying.
Yes,
Now,
you
if
are.
your child said that to you, then that should say something, because you don't want your children.
Hold on, Liz, stand up. This is one of the former roommates who watched what was going on quite often in the first relationship on the left, and with Bianca and Jose. Now, you lived with him a little bit.
Yeah,
You were a
Jose,
roommate.
I gotta say, you're the biggest girl. You're making her miserable, and it's not right. You know why? Because I myself was a victim of all what you're doing to her.
Let me
you
tell
understand?
You something, Liz.
And
You
I
know what?
survived.
Let me tell you something, Liz.
I survived. You know how I survived? By getting out.
You need
by getting
to
out and
mind
getting
your
out.
own
Okay?
business.
No,
all right?
it's not about minding
All
my
right?
business.
Mind
It's about
your own
helping a
business.
friend. You know why? Because a woman that is a victim of domestic violence needs help and needs to get help. Okay? And then I'm telling you help.
Oh, yeah.
And not just the all right? I got the help. And the people who decide to get the help. We need to let us know. All right? You need to get the boot and get the stopping, brother. You need to get the stopping. All right?
Wait a minute.
Right?
Liz, hold on, Jose, hold on. Liz, go ahead. Now, one last message. From you to Bianca, what would you say, Liz?
Sister, you need to open your eyes and leave him. Okay? Leave him. It's not a healthy relationship.
That's what
I
you
know
want. That's what
it may
she
not be
wants.
it's none of my business, but listen.
Jose, you got it twisted.
hold on, Liz. Bianca.
If you don't change, if you don't get help, like I said, you're gonna lose Hot Mama. Because Hot Mama ain't gonna lose more years with something that ain't worth crap.
Look at me, Hot Mama.
Okay? Look at what? Look at what?
Tell him, Jose.
Look at this, Hot Mama. You're gonna lose this.
You know you want me, baby.
This is Kim Kardashian part 2, baby. Okay?
Bianca,
Okay,
before we
you
leave, Bianca, are you going to take to heart the comments of your former roommate, Liz? And after the show, are you going to leave?
No, I'm gonna seek help with him.
You're going to
Bill,
get help
we need
together.
help.
That's good.
loves
Bianca, anything happened today? But you love him, but don't love his abusive behavior.
Correct.
Charlie, you got your hand up? Yes, sir.
I just want to say, because I watched your show last season, man, wonderful show. That's why we was willing to come on. But I just want to, everybody, police stations all across the world, I feel like if you get domestic violence situation come, I think both people should get locked up. Because if they telling the truth, they won't stay in a relationship. Because a lot of times you don't know who's telling.
Stay right there. We'll be back. Can a dangerous love affair become a loving relationship? And I feel that domestic violence is deadly serious. And there's a comedic tone that may be happening that I don't think is useful, especially to those victims of domestic violence. Please welcome clinical psychologist Jeff Gardier to the show. Jeff, how you doing? Now, Jeff, I'm glad you're here because I think what you do is the best that we have, and I'm very happy you're here.
Thank you,
There's
Bill.
a little bit of comedic tones because Charlie's a professional comedian, but I don't think it's funny, and I worry about reading about these two women in a year from now and they're dead. It's deadly serious, and I don't think the guys, whether it's Jose or Charlie, are taking this seriously at all. What would you say?
Well, because it is such a serious situation and it can result in psychological damage here or even physical damage down here, men tend to be in denial of that sort of thing because they have to admit to themselves they're doing something that is very shameful.
What do you say to Jose?
Well, what I would say to you, Jose, is you said that you do want to get help. So I know that you are sincere about being here. You would, both of you guys, you wouldn't be on this show bearing all, showing people
They were
how
laughing,
jacked up
They
your
were
life
laughing
is.
and showing.
Well, you know what I would
worry
say
about the women.
Yeah, what I would say to Jose is, Jose, the damage that you may not be hitting Bianca, but the bottom line is psychologically you're destroying her and you're destroying your baby. And so you have to look at that. Now it becomes a generational thing because then your son will start doing the exact same thing that you're doing.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay? So you got to get the help. You got to be humble. And I would say the same thing to Charlie. Charlie, I understand that you are a comedian, but you know, in the psychology biz, when we look at humor, humor is considered to be one of the most sophisticated ways of a defense mechanism. And so this is his way of dealing with the pain, with the shame of what he's involved in. So in some ways, that humor is his way of saying, I know I'm guilty of what I'm doing and I need to get help with it.
Jeff, what would you say to Jasmine, who, according to Charlie, instigates a little bit? According to Charlie, do you buy that?
First of all, I don't believe in ever victimizing the victim. And there is a victim here, and it is this young woman. The fact is, Charlie is much bigger, much stronger, and he's much older. And Charlie, you know, because you are a sophisticated guy, no matter what you're trying to portray here, you're a smart guy. You know you could walk away from that situation. This is a very destructive relationship. It might end up in her death or you're going back to jail, which you don't want. So really, the bottom line here for both of these ladies is that they also need to get therapy because a lot of times we choose our partners of domestic
violence. Now, lastly,
violence.
Jeff, Jasmine said she wants to marry Charlie, and Charlie said he wants to marry Jasmine. Would that be healthy at this point?
As Sigmund Freud would say, hell to the frickin' no.
When we continue with the bottom line, for more info, go to the website, thebillcunninghamshow.com. I'd like to invite you now to be part of the solution. Earlier, we met Bianca, who says she stays with her verbally abusive husband, Jose, for the sake of their children. Do you think Bianca should stay with Jose? Call 855-TELL-BILL to tell me what you think. You'll also receive today's great offers. Call 855-TELL-BILL now. We want to continue to help today's guests turn their abusive relationships around. We've arranged counseling in their hometown for y'all so that you can keep moving in the right direction once you leave here. If you're in a dangerous love affair, here's the bottom line. Abuse is never acceptable, physical or verbal. Don't stay with an abuser for the sake of the kids. A loved one who interferes with an abusive relationship may save your life. I want to thank each of my guests for coming in, and I'll see you the next time. Good job.